Hey guys, OGalbina here, and welcome to BBL Week 9. In Week 8, we took on Numb Nexus, and I'll be honest, it was one of our worst games of the season. We did somehow sneak out a win and clinch our playoff spot. We really need to tighten things up going into playoffs if we want to make a run for the championship. In our way, we have our good buddy Keegan, who pulled off a huge win last week against Pokémon. He also needs to win to make playoffs, so we definitely have our work cut out for us. If you guys do enjoy Week 9 of the BBL, be sure to drop a like on the video as well as subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 4K subs, and I would really appreciate your help in reaching that goal. I also want to give a huge shout out to Mudkip Fan, Oren Ladios, Diet Tight, Shuckle King, Fat Halpert, Tone, and Sin of Wrath for the mocks this week. Also, a huge thank you to King L5 for the build support as well. That being said, let's jump into the team builder. Our team, if you did forget, consists of Dialga, Fluttermane, Terramew, Crocodile, Quaquaval, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Shaman, Weezing, Sableye, and Rotom Heat. While Keegan's team consists of Lunala, Greninja, Terra Kingambit, Florges, Blastoise, Infernape, Bronzong, Dunsparce, Houndstone, Mudsdale, and Swalot. Man, Lunala is so scary. It can pretty easily run away with games alongside Calm Mind and Recovery, but I'm more so worried about choice specs. I don't have a Ghost immunity, and Crocodile takes way too much damage from Moongeist Beam to comfortably check it long term. Kingambit can also always run away with the game. You know the saying, where there's a Kingambit, there's a way. This guy with Supreme Overlord boost and a Swords Dance up always threatens to sweep, especially when it can change up the type matchups with Terra. Another scary endgame threat is Battle Bond Greninja. If it pops Battle Bond and Mons are sufficiently weakened, it can sweep us with ease. Infernape is pretty spooky as well, and it's very strong as either a physical or special threat into our squad. Keegan also has a very solid defensive core with Pokemon like Florges and Dunsparce that can check Fluttermane, Pokemon like Mudsdale and Houndstone to check our physical offense, and Bronzong to resist Dialga's dual stabs. We definitely have our work cut out for us this week. With that being said, let's take a look at our squad. First up is Uber number 1 and Dialga. Keegan really struggles both switching into Dialga and KOing it. We're rocking out the Chople Berry set this week, with the moveset of Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, and Flamethrower. With this very simple set of max HP and max special attack, Chople Berry Dialga takes a ton of hits from the likes of Lunala, Kingambit, Greninja, and even Infernape, and then threatens them with big KOs in return. Not too much to say about the set here. It just kind of smokes the team and picks KOs easily. Next up is Uber number 2 in Fluttermane. This week we have a very strong Choice Scarf variant, with access to Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Memento, and Hex. The reason we're Choice Scarf is to outpace even a +1 Battle Bond Greninja, as well as Scarf Protean Gren and Scarf Infernape. We can subsequently threaten both with a KO. We have a Hex for a reason you'll see here in just a second, and Memento to grab a free switch into one of our offensive pieces in the back if needed. EVs wise, we have enough defense to live Terra Dark, Adamant Sucker Punch from Kingambit, Speed for Greninja, and the rest in special attack. Next up, we have Big Weezing. This week, Weezing is rocking out with a Neutralizing Glass Black Sludge set, with a moveset consisting of Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Toxic Spikes, and Will-O-Wisp. Weezing's main function here is to put up that T-Spike. Keegan's fat, balanced type of build really does not appreciate being poisoned, and getting everything poisoned really opens up our aforementioned Fluttermane with Hex. Weezing also functions as a great check to a ton of Kingambit sets, turning off Supreme Overlord with Nuke Gas and threatening with a burn. EVs wise, we have a simple max HP, max defense set with a leftover 8 in special attack. Fourth is our main Lunala check and Crocodile. This week we have a Chople Berry variant, as I think his most likely coverage for Crook is Focus Blast and not Moonblast, as it covers more than just Crook, like Dialga. Chople also works as a lure to Infernape if absolutely needed, and low kick Kingambit. Our moveset consists of Knockoff and Earthquake for stabs, Gunk Shot to nuke Florges in order to help out Fluttermane, and Stealth Rock to help in chipping down Keegan's team. Our ability this week is Moxie, because I don't want to accidentally proc a random Defiant Kingambit. Plus, we can kind of run away with some boosts. EVs wise, we take 2 Specs Modest Moongeist Beams from Lunala after a Spike. Yes, we actually have to have this much special defense and HP to live 2 resisted attacks. And then we have the rest in our attack with an Adamant Nature. Fifth, we have a Great Breaker and potential win condition in Quaquaval. Keegan really hates his dual stabs, and a ton of his squad is slower. So we have a Choice Band variant with Aqua Step, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, and U-Turn. Aqua Jet in particular is great for Sucker Punch mind games, as well as a super weakened Lunala if we need a move to pick it off. EVs wise, we have Max Attack, Speed for Necrodon Wings, and the rest in HP. Last is our lead in Mew. This week we have a Terra Dark set with Psyshock, Dark Pulse, Vacuum Wave, and Nasty Plot. This set was the best Pokemon I had that led into the worst possible leads for me in Infernape and Lunala. as other lead options would be good into one, but not the other. If we see Infernape on lead, we don't Terra. If we see Lunala on lead, we do. Pretty simple stuff. With a Nasty Plot boost, we can pretty comfortably smoke through Keegan's team with our coverage. And due to the passivity of his draft, the only Pokemon that really threatens us is Infernape, and that's only after we Terra. Citrus for our item is great for a ton of damage break points. EVs wise, we have enough speed for Lunala, enough HP to live non-boosting Lunala Focus Blast after a Spike or Rocks, and the resting special attack to do as much damage as possible. That is going to be the team for week number 9 of the BBL. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Usually in an instance like this, you'd see a lot of coaches kind of bring their B team because they don't want to reveal anything in case Keegan does win for playoffs, but I'm a firm believer of going into playoffs, firing on all cylinders and being up to our game and up to speed, and last week we weren't, so I really want to take home this win to get back on the right track. Hopefully we have the squad to do it. Drop a like if you enjoyed, sub if you're new, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the battle here in 1 sec. Alrighty guys, here we are at the battle. We are connected with Big Kigo. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, in the battle, our lead is going to be Mew, and it exerts a lot of pressure. He is going to be Terra Grass on the Kingambit. I'm going to wait a little bit just so he maybe sweats a little bit, you know? Is like, what do I do? You know, kind of thing. Let's see, Gen 9 Draft. I want to get all of his guys in there. We have Lunala. Typical. We got Kingambit. We got Infernape. Dude, his team is very slow, too. So if I kill the Infernape, my Spadef Moxie Crook can also just win. Da-dun. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Houndstone. And Big Mudsdale. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Good luck, have fun to Keegan. If you guys do enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like as well as sub to the channel. Really appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. And we're so close to 4K. We're so close. So I'd appreciate it. But yeah, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Lead-wise, I saw a couple like Mickey like overheat lead Infernapes, like the Sash lead never shuts. But honestly, I'm completely fine with that. Also, his entire team minus the Infernape is slower than my Mew, which leads my Mew to like actually do some pretty decent damage here. Do you want to look Mew calcs into that Mudsdale? I want to see if I need to Terra Dark to 2-hit KO him with Body Press. Unfortunately, it looks like I found a do. We do see lead Infernape. Look at that. Look at that. We're just going to go ahead and Nasty Plot up. Immediately, we don't need a Terra yet. And yeah, we'll exert some pressure. Let's see, we see lead Infernape. If that's going to rocks with this, that's also fine with me, you know? Completely fine with that. So, we'll lead. Nasty Plot really doesn't have that many great answers from him, to be completely honest with you. So, yeah, we'll just do the damn thing. We could pretty comfortably just kind of like Dark Pulse through him. The Gambit is like super pressure to come in and Terra immediately too. We're gonna see a U-turn. It's not abandoned. Just good. Mudsdale. If we Dark Pulse, does 38 into Terra, it doesn't quite kill. We always have the flinch chance. I'm not going to Terra immediately on the Mudsdale because obviously he can just, you know, take me on that way. We see that it is U-turn. Yeah, he can just Body Press me is what I meant to say. Sorry, I'm spacing out a little bit, thinking a little bit. Unfortunately, we're in the same like Larry Stadium that we were last time we played in BBL, and we played against Nexus and did not play well. So hopefully it's not just like the Larry Stadium. Might need to just like pretend that the game disconnects every time I connect to the stadium. Some way. That's fine. We are forced into Nasty Plotting or Terraing here, but again, I'm fine with that. Kind of wish I had fire coverage now, but I'm fine with the what do you call it? Set that we currently have. I am going to Terra Dark and just Dark Pulse. I think he's in a really, really tough spot if he doesn't Terra, and I'm not in a bad spot if I get this play wrong. Right? So we're going to see Grass. I mean, this is a free +2 Dark Pulse on something. Okay. That's fine. Done sparse. And getting rid of this is like incredibly nice for me. Getting rid of this guy is super nice for me. If he's not rattled, he's just gonna get to it KO'd. I'll see if he's Spadef or not. He is like max speed F, but that's fine. Because if he gets +1 speed, he still doesn't outspeed us. We can just go ahead and drop a big Psy Shock and put ourselves in a good spot. And again, it's not like he can really pivot out here, right? It's not like he can really pivot out here. We just drop a big Psy Shock. No Flourish is also nice in this Dark Pulse. It just means there's not really great resist, so. Yeah, let's do it. We'll take it. I mean, even if, like, Mudsdale comes out, I think I'm just gonna Dark Pulse him, right? Like, afterwards. He probably just goes back Infernape and tries to beat me down that way. My initial pivot into Infernape is probably just going to be my Weezing, as he did show that he was physical with that U-turn, but not banded, which is nice. He's also in a position where he like needs to kind of close combat me. We saw that U-turn just does not do enough damage. So that's obviously nice. We click a really strong Dark Pulse into a really strong Psy Shock. Again, he can go out into Gambit if he wants. I don't know where we're going here. Reset. Bye-bye. Yeah, man. I mean, we'll take it. That's good for me. Scarf Lunala can come out, but that's like incredible information for me. So I'll super take that. Learning that information at the very least. And I'm just gonna kind of attack whatever comes in, right? If Gambit comes out, I don't think he's gonna not... I think he's gonna not Terra this time. Okay, out comes Mudsdale, but again, I'm fine with getting this damage, bro. I also have the flinch chance. Body Press is going to kill me as long as he hurts it. But, it's fine. I'm just gonna hit the flinch, to be honest. Flinch. Close combat! That's fine, though. Yeah, that's fine. He also didn't show stamina, so he's like inner focus for my Crocodile. Yeah, that's like incredible damage that we got off there. Is this my opportunity to get into big Quaquaval, which also super wins soon? Yeah, I'm just gonna get into Quack and click Aqua Step, right? You probably don't want to let me shut up for free. Yeah, we'll Aqua Step. No reason not to. He's gonna withdraw. Again, this is fine though. Holy fist death! That took nothing. But we're just gonna get out into our Weezing. And we're just gonna get up a T-Spike, right? The T-Spike are gonna be really, really incredible here. Chipping down the whole squad. And putting ourselves in a good position. So yeah. Another thing we can do is we can also Wisp on the Mudsdale coming in, which could wound ours because we don't really have a ground resist, and that's likely a banded set, considering how it was just used. But hey, we'll see. We're just gonna go Wheezing. He doesn't switch. New gas. And from here, part of me wants to Willow. But I also really want to break that Lunala shield on switch in if it is the Specs variant that I am expecting. But I can also just kind of do so by Wisping, right? More like I can kind of just T-Spike after I Wisp. I'm gonna T-Spike because this also might be his opportunity to get into Dunsparce and try and recover up, and I want to cover that. You guys getting a Mudsdale, unfortunately. It happens though. It happens. Unfortunately, I feel like this is my Weezing play, right? Is to just Wisp this. If he's like max speed, does he have speed? He does. But again, that's like good to know, right? What is my least valuable pocket monster? I feel like it's unfortunately going to be this Pokemon right here. So I'm just going to try and Wisp this. If I'm faster, he has to literally be max speed. Like, literally be max speed. So. And it looked like he was, like, around max HP-ish. So, we're just going to Wisp. The T-Spike are going to be nice here. In the case that's not Boots to done. It could also be Boots Houndstone. We'll see. I'm not super worried about Boots Houndstone, to be honest with you. We are faster, so we're going to land a Wisp, which is really nice. Big thing is I don't really want to take damage on... Oh. Keegan. Keegan. That move was not the click, as I don't have a ground resist. Yeah, I don't have a ground resist, and I'm not sure what he was expecting there. But I'm just gonna Flamethrower pretty comfortably. Outspeed, probably kill because he's -1. Not quite. Not banded. I don't know why he was CCing then. And yeah, from this position, we're kind of chilling. We're kind of chilling. I think it's just a Flamethrower again. Pick this guy off. Chip down anybody that wants to come in. You know how it is. I'll see though, Lunala coming out to revenge me is also totally fine. So Weezing picks up the kill on Mudsdale, which is actually a big threat. I like the offensive set from Keegan. It was smart. Makes sense. I don't deal with ground super well, especially because I brought new gas Weezing. I don't know if he just like called that I was going to be new gas instead, but you know, he was right. I am new gas, so it's a bit scary. This guy comes out. It's not Boots. I'll take that. There's really no set that super immediately threatens my Crocodile, so I am going to get out into Crocodile. And I think I'm just going to click Knockoff. I don't particularly think he can super answer it. Yeah, man. I'm not sure what he does here. That's like Specs. We know Specs damage. Just go Knockoff, though. Again, there's literally no answer to this move. Never Sleep comes out. More like Never Live. Good night, buddy. Over? Okay. Never mind. We don't kill. That's fine, though. I do want to see Crocodile into Houndstone. Max is deaf with Fluffy. Let me see, no item. I mean, is there ever reason not to go Dialga? Dialga seems very free. I'm just gonna go Dialga. Reason I go Dialga is because I don't want to put myself in a bad position against Lum Gambit. Lum Gambit is scary. Don't want to be in that spot. So yeah, we're Choppel, so we like take nothing from Body Press. Maybe that was a reason to not go into it. It's okay though. I didn't think he'd do that. I figured he'd just Body Press or Wisp. Either one I was fine with, but I mean this I'm also kind of fine with. Let me check damage. I'm just going to Dragon Pulse. I don't really see a reason not to. This Body Press is going to do absolutely nothing. He's going to switch out immediately. Oh, Flamethrower was stronger. I should have Flamethrowered. It's okay. It was stronger to this. So we're good. Well, so we're just going to go ahead, get the Dragon Pulse off. Salic? Citrus? Okay, that's fine. Our endgame into Lime King Gambit is very, very possible. We're just gonna go ahead and Dragon Pulse again. And yeah, we'll go from there. Feeling pretty confident about this one. I could be completely missing something and miscalculating our situation, but feeling pretty okay about this. I don't think there's any universe where this outspeeds me, so Dialga is just gonna get a kill here. And down goes to done. Cool. Lime King Gambit leading the pack. Out comes this guy. That's fine. I know he's grass, so I'm just gonna Flamethrower. That's the reason I don't want a Draco and, like, drop my shit. So, into King Gambit. I can also find out if he's, like, super offensive or not. We 2-hit KO max HP King Gambit anyways. But I'll be able to, like, understand damage from this. Dude, I need to get me one of them rulers the real Wi-Fi folks got. I need me one of them rulers. Or faster. Oh, sorry, Keeg. Sorry, bro. I think I'm still fine, to be honest with you, but sorry, bro. That does suck. My bad, gang. I could have been body press. Do I kill max HP with a crit? Was he offensive? Yeah, I kill max HP with a crit. And yeah, I think from here, just Draco. And we're going to end Keegan's season. I think we're going to end up with the 4 seed. But you know what they say, the 4 seed is better than the 9th seed. So I'll take it. We're just going to Draco here, though. There's, like, no reason not to. If he is Focus Blast, we know he specs. So he can lock that if he wants. Let's go. I'm saving Diff. We're going to Draco. We're gonna go into Fubber main. Out comes Fubber main. And I think we win. Yeah, GG's to Keegan. Obviously crit sucks. My bad, bro. I think I was still in a really commanding position, though. I think I was in a really commanding position regardless. So, we're gonna go ahead, kill this guy to poison. And, yeah, just click Specs Hex with Flutter. Don't think there's, like, literally anything Houndsdung can come close to killing us with. Even with, like, a crit Shadow Sneak, I don't think it's particularly close. And we're just gonna click Specs Hex. Oh yeah, it's not even close. Nice little Specs Hex. Don't really have to worry about saving anything for playoffs because Keegan is eliminated and we're moving on, baby. We'll take it. GG's to Keegan again. Sorry about the crit, but I felt pretty confident in that endgame. Like, even if he's SD, I think I'm fine. Like, I genuinely think I'm fine. But we'll see. Mew put in a ton of work. The T-Spikes are great. Again, shows hazard removal. You know, if you're not going to have it, you gotta have some counterplay to it. And the T-Spike are really strong, and Keegan's team in particular. Dodon, Houndstone, Mudsdale all hated it. We were able to immediately pop them out of shield when we didn't find an opportunity to get up rocks otherwise. So that was obviously really nice. It let us kind of play a little bit more aggressively with our Crocodile, click knockoff. And yeah, we take them a really commanding 5-0 victory. Really nice to come back to that after playing like shit against Nexus. So I'm pretty happy with that one. Again, drop a like if you enjoyed, sub if you're new. I'll see you on that later, next time. Or I'll see you guys next time, later. There we go.